Right. Well, an eventful couple of days. With Adam being traded to the Vikings, I first wanted to just talk about, my time with him here, and just, the competitive spirit, the toughness, and really just the energy he brought every day, professionalism, and how it really impacted and affected, a really young group of wideouts and a young coach. It's something that I'll take with me forever, just to kind of see like what it means to him to go out there every day and to get after it. And I remember him coming off the field in games. He's just like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you call it. We got to make the play, and just challenging me, challenging the group, and that kind of fire, that'll be missed here. But there. I think this was kind of a transaction that happened where everybody, we met in a common ground, all across the board, and so it just happened to work out this way. And he and I had a long conversation today where, it's just like it's about patience and it's about the right thing being done, and I think we come away with this, and all of us, the Vikings, Adam, ourselves, I think we all come away with this thing, feeling like we're in a good spot.
There were reports that he wanted to go back to Minnesota. Did he express that desire to you?
He never expressed that to me. I appreciate that about him. For me, it was like he just couldn't wait to get back on the field, and he really kept it professional with me as far as just like, I play for you. I play for the Panthers, and so that's the approach he really took with me, and so that's the approach I took with him. And really up until the last couple of days where the conversation started to get more extended, and we had to like get a make sure we were all on the same page, because this thing couldn't have happened. It might not have happened. You know what I mean? And we had to be able to be in a good place from a relationship standpoint where when we do move forward, we got to make sure we're moving forward together. And I felt like we were there. And then over the course of a couple of days, and Dan and Brant and the crew in Minnesota, working through this thing, we found a common ground, the agreement. I think that's going to help us for a team that we're building, and for our future. So we feel great about that part. And then I think it's just that receiver room, that continued to impress me, in different ways, different guys, and now the opportunity for guys like Jalen Coker, like Bryson Tremaine, David Moore, Jimmy Horn, these guys to step up and to find a huge void, a role that needs to be filled. And so, again, I think competition brings the best out in all of us, and here's another opportunity for us to compete for that. And we felt strongly enough about a young, talented group that we can do that. And I got to give credit to Rob Moore, who's really poured into this young group and really developed these guys, in the last year. And so, I just Keyshawn Coleman is nonstop with these guys, and so I just really feel great about where that group is at, and I'm excited to see what comes out of it.